Dead money.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
I did.
We all have. The legend, the curses.
I have not.
Foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening.
Oh.
An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future. Not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening?
Oh.
Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
How did I get here?
Get here? You walked into one of my traps in the Mojave, following the Sierra Madre signal. Now, you're here with that collar on your neck. It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Maybe you better tell me why I'm here? I'm not going to help. What do you want? Then maybe you better tell me why I'm here.
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
You'd be shocked. So I need others to pull this off. Heist? So you've caught others. I'm not alone then. I'm not alone then.
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that? Alright, so find the other 3 people with the bomb collars, bring them back here. I had some other questions. I'm not going to help you. I had some other questions.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
What are the vending machines in the villa? I don't know about that. What is this place? What is this place?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
Radios and speakers. I have other questions. All right, so find the other. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Radios and speakers.
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators premature.
Oh.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Alien speakers to set off my collar, so I have to deal with them, or I explode. You gotta be kidding me. This place is filled with radio mines that can kill me?
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your collar's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
Okay, so how do I destroy the radios and speakers then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You will need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Alright, I had other questions.
Ask.
How did I get here?
I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
Alright, so find other 3 people with bomb collars, bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Sure you will. How am I supposed to find them? Who are these people I'm gathering? Any suggestions for who I should get first? And how am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've ensured it. It can latch onto the signal of the collars and tune into their frequencies. The bomb collars come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily.
Interesting.
It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Okay, who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
So you don't know them at all. You're just giving this to random people. Any suggestions who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller unknown.
What's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one, turned them into a super mutant long ago.
That's all I need to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Why is it his face, but then just like a random woman in a sultry dress? Quest edit. Find caller 14. Dean Domino. Collect sir. Okay. Find caller 8. Dog. Search for Christine in the clinic in the medical district. Go to Dean Domino in the residential district and find Dog at the police station in the villa. Alright. So here we are. What do we got on us? We still have the big mountain transponder and a hollow rifle, you say? What do we got for... Oh, okay, we have Dead Money collar and Dead Money jumpsuit and our rebreather. Which we can actually use the rebreather. Awesome. They couldn't pull that out of our inventory, I guess? That's actually super funny. Okay, so... yeah, I guess they couldn't pull anything out of our inventory that was considered a quest item. We have the NCR emergency radio? We could call for help. So we could call for help and teleport away. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. They didn't... That's very funny. So what do we look like? Oh, yeah, there we go. We still got our transponder. That's awesome. All right. I wonder what happens if I try to use it. Will it actually let me escape? It's got to be blocked or something, right? Oh, this thing's a sniper rifle. I mean, technically this is an energy weapon, so we're still on brand. How many chips do I have? I have 18 chips, so... can't get a doctor's bag. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of healing items. Interesting. All right. So, okay, we have an enemy over here. Luckily, Beam Geiger's gotten some pretty high... oh. Oh, God! Okay, well, that happened. Oh, it's kind of like a lever action. It's an interesting choice. They went with a lever action energy rifle for the purposes of this. That's a choice. That's an interesting choice. An automatic rifle. Oh, it's a bar. It's a Browning automatic rifle from World War II. Well, at least that's what the picture looks like. What does that look like? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what that is. Can't see it super well, but... yeah, that's a Browning automatic rifle from World War II. That's, I think in the canon of this universe, that's like a... geez, what is that? Like a 300-year-old assault rifle, basically? That's very silly. But whatever. Whatever makes them happy. I know they like to pull old school 1950s stuff. Very much the, you know, retro future, diesel punk kind of stuff going on. Oh, Cosmic Knife. Stays sharp and will last a lifetime. Are you an enemy? No. Okay. It detected me, but it didn't seem to attack, so... oh, hologram emitter. The flickering hologram stares at you expectantly. Do you have anything I can buy? Oh, you do. So you have an energy cell. I don't have any caps, though. A knife. Lots of pre-war money. Scotch, 2 stem packs, and a whiskey. Interesting. So if I can come across some cash... should I put some, like, pre-war relaxed wear on? This is the... okay, so the Dead Money jumpsuit gives me 5 to repair, but this will give me... so that'll give me, actually, maybe better stats? Okay. I mean, it's just a dress, though. It's like... I mean, a higher agility is better. It's just, you know... agility +1. And I don't need the +5 to repair. I think my repair is basically maxed out. It just makes me wonder how much survival stuff I actually need to do. I guess it's just a tile underneath the cabinet. Like, should I be collecting this scrap metal so I can make things out of it at some point? Because, I mean, technically, I don't have a melee weapon yet. Eh, pre-war money, though. So it's all the same stuff. Okay, purified water and some eggs. Oh, we can cook off this. Ghost sight vision. I don't know what that means. It's tempting, but I don't know what that means. Cigarettes, junk food. Cannot sleep. Cannot wait. Wait, what? You cannot wait in this location. Extremely odd. bobby pins. I can't really afford to break the ones I've got. I mean, they did a good job, I feel like. Weapons today. They did a good job with modeling this in a way that, like, looks like something different than what we're used to seeing. So I appreciate that. Take all that. Basically, you just need to take everything that isn't just actual trash. So that way, the residential district. So presumably we'll find Domino Dean.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Okay. Oh, like that? Ah, a knife spear. We actually have a melee weapon and a gas bomb. Now, is this a throwable spear or is this a stabber spear? Okay, it's a melee weapon. That's fine. Obviously not maybe really optimal for us, but who booby trapped this, by the way? Did these people do it? What are you? Let me see. What do you look like? Wearing a gas mask. Okay, you look like a Chernobylite, like, villain monster guy. Okay, interesting. I mean, if he keeps mentioning gas, or someone keeps mentioning the gas, so I'm presumably having some kind of gas mask makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, I can actually convert cigarettes. Wait, so I can make a pack of cigarettes. And then I can make 2 cartons of cigarettes? Oh, I sell them the cigarettes, and then I get chips from it. Oh. Booby traps from previous people like you, if I remember correctly. Oh, so they're like booby traps to catch the monsters. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, he's really been at this a while then. He might not be very good at this. I guess I'll take the scrap metal just because I don't know what I'm going to need. So yeah, we can sell cigarettes to the machine. Oh, okay. I'm going to exit out. Reset the pick. There we go. Okay, we have noises. Oh. Oh, it saw us, apparently. Oh, it's slow. Oh, wait, no, it's not slow. It's a ghost trapper. It kind of moved like a zombie. Which is interesting. So it moves around like a zombie and then randomly will just kind of sprint forward? Oh, it's doing a charged attack. And dead? Okay. Dead. A bear trap fist. Bonus limb damage, bonus critical chance. Yes, please? But, yes? Let's see, what does this give me? This is bonus limb damage and does 13 damage an attack. Damage is 20, but it's only 16 damage per second. Whereas this one does 24 damage per second. So this actually might be better with VATS, since VATS are slower attacks anyway. I don't know how important stealth is here, but considering we have limited, like, healing capabilities. And I don't think I have... Wait, do I still have my... I don't. They actually took my Volt 13 sippy cup from me. I swear I'm not an elk. Welcome. Wait? Wait on what? Oh, screen. Oh, geez. I didn't even realize. Okay, thank you. All right, so we didn't miss too much. Luckily, we just missed me kind of sneaking around. But this is what these guys look like. So they got like a gas mask, helmet, and like an outfit. I clicked when you went live. Is that like 40 minutes of blank screen? No. I've been jumping around doing a bunch of random stuff. We had a bunch of tech audio stuff. I mean, it could be 40 minutes of blank screen. I don't know. But we had a bunch of tech issues when I first started. Windows did a bunch of really weird stuff, so yeah, luckily most of what we missed was just some basic chit-chat stuff. I mean, technically, I think, hold on. Wait, where am I at? Residential? Hold on. Where does this actually take me, though?
Picking up signals near your location.
Ah, it takes me back here.
Watch for traps.
All right. Well, at least we got the audio of everything going on. If not the video. Okay. I'm just happy to have a melee weapon, though. People really are loose with throwing these chips around. 20 gauge shotgun, you say? Missed that last time I was here. But yeah, I swear on an elk, how are you doing? Wrench, vodka. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Wait, did that take? Okay, it did. Okay. I'm well, overeating. Oh, what's the occasion? Just in a mood? Oh, I missed that one last time too. Ooh, I didn't even notice this one up here on the little shoulder bit. Finished my roast dinner and now demolishing digestives? Oh, okay. Start the pressure plate. Well, we disabled the pressure plate. I don't know what that would have done, but probably for the best that we did it. Did you see what Noel said before greeting me? Oh, I did not. When I clicked in, I saw the word boss fight and Bovir, which concerns me. Oh, that was Ika talking about what's going to happen. Oh, this is what attacked me. What was going to happen with the Bovir thing after you told them to tell Bovir to go to double-headed one-chop lumber, and then you accidentally got pulled there from an incident. What? How did that hit me? The grenade looked like it rolled up down the stairs. Oh, are you kidding me? Great. Well, we're off to a fantastic start, everyone. Great. That was unfortunate. Yeah. Always in the mood for McVitties? McVitties? What is a McVitties? Wait, did it save? That's this, and that goes to there. We have the hollow rifle for the moment, so technically that's our build, is energy weapons. So I'm gonna have an encounter with him at the stables after I told him to go there. Oh. Yeah, he kind of wandered around, but I mean he also has stuff to do, so he can only look for you so much. This is a lot of traps. Like a lot of traps. Good lord. Can I have the grenade? Where's the grenade at? Oh, there's the grenades. Yes, disarm the grenade bouquet. You successfully disarm the grenade bouquet and receive 3 grenades. Nice. Right away. Bring down its stem packs. Lights. I mean, it's interesting that they steal all your stuff from you. It also explains why tinted reading glasses. I need to check my character sheet for disguises. You will not have training in disguises by default. Uh-oh. Something sees me. Hello? It's... Oh, you're over there. Oh, okay. Oh, right, our arm's messed up. Ah, don't do that. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, it's actually a pump gun. Oh, I thought it was a lever action. Ghost Trapper is Oh, I don't like it's unconscious. What do you mean it's unconscious? Get that bear fist. Wait, why is it only unconscious? Is it gonna get up? Okay, it's not getting up now. I've delimbed it and stuff. Gonna just turn into a bird and fly away when Bovir shows up? I know, she doesn't have access to flying animals just yet. Okay, so this poisonous gas I'm assuming is bad for her. Oh. You could have been a little louder with the indicate where that was at there, module. Thanks. Okay, well. Wait, what? Implant. Oh, removed ingested radiation. We still have the implants in our body, so we can still eat and drink stuff without getting radiation. Nice. Forgot about that. Sweet. She could turn into like a fox or something and like disappear very quickly. A snack, maybe. Dang, that is a heck of a trap. That would have definitely killed me. You're crippled. Use a stem pack. I know, I know. Jeez. I think I have 2 stem packs. I do. To the best of my knowledge, Bovir is not a regular user of magic, nor a druid. This is true. We have no reason to believe either of those things. Dirty pre-war spring outfit. I'll keep my clean one, thank you. The only thing I could think of is maybe I should snag those for repairs, but our clothes don't do anything for us. Like, they're not armor, so... It's interesting that I'm not... They disabled being able to sleep places. That's a choice. That's a heck of a choice. Wait, does this have stem packs? It does not have stem packs. It does have doctor's bags. Probably going to want to take one of these. I think all of this basically does the same thing. Right? Oh, actually, sugar bombs. Sugar bombs actually... They cost the same amount, but they actually have more HP regain. Interesting. So you actually want to go with the sugar bombs. And they give me plus 10 AP. Interesting. Need to find that halfling who may or may not have been having a fling with Sean. See if she needs a rebound dwarf in the form of Bovir. Wow. Alright, we're going to pick up 7 of these. Huh, interesting. So we're optimizing our gains. With the, You're no longer being poisoned by toxic cloud. Oh, okay. Honest idea I had last night was if the rabbit was still in the hole, I could have taken the poison ingredients, mixed it into the second water skin, and pour it into the hole to try and get it out. You're gonna poison the rabbit. Eh? Interesting, interesting. I mean, you could probably just flood it with water and get the rabbit out of there. But you do you, bud. You do you. Look, all we're going to do is we're going to hire a wizard to cast an 8th level fireball spell into the hole. That way, if the rabbit's in there, it'll definitely get hit. Also, what are your intentions for this rabbit? I'm going to shoot him right in the back of the... I'm going to shoot this evil zombie thing right in the back of the head. Watch me hit it right in the back of the head. Nope, it hit the wall. Its head was too far through the wall. Okay, wait. Will he hit the mine? I'm curious about this, actually. Wait, where are you going? He did hit the mine, and it did absolutely nothing. This gun does not do very much. Oh, he exploded. And Ghost Trapper is unconscious. Interesting. I'm just gonna give him the hands. Okay, now he's not getting back up. Other than easy XP. The poison water is just in case it's a magical rabbit that can breathe in the water. Wow, okay. That's an interesting thought process. I hadn't done that one before. Good work. I would have never thought to worry about a magical rabbit who could breathe underwater. And it was such a threat that I felt the need to poison it. Ika's got all the deepest thoughts. All the strategies in Ika's mind. You have very high expectations of this rabbit that may or may not be in a hole. This is gotta be the weirdest conversation. I would have never guessed that I would have caused this to be the thing that happened. I could have tried, maybe predicted some stuff, but I could not have predicted this one. Also, the whole holy hand grenade is obvious how we deal with rabbits. That's exactly right. You gotta get to...
This one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta get to Antioch and get yourself a holy hand grenade. Ooh, Mentats. So it sounds like there's a friendly in here who saw us coming, which is interesting.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Yeah, it could also be that rabbit. How is the weather in the US of A? The weather? I mean, you're asking a very kind of vague question, because at the same time it could be pretty pleasant here in Arizona. It could be a raging hurricane in like Florida and a blazing like blizzard in like Maine. So in the States, or in Arizona, this state, it's pretty nice right now. A little warm, but not too bad. How goes Arizona? It's pretty solid. It's we're kind of hitting the summer heat starting to kick in, so swear I need a hat. All right, hats off to you. It's wet and rainy here in Kansas. Be warmer. Okay. I'll go. I gotta figure out what to put on my head though. Oh, you know what? I left this shirt in here. I have this black shirt that I've been hats off to you too. Yeah. There's a shirt and I've used, and I just flip it inside out and wrap it around my head to go ninja style. It's close enough, right? It's still technically a hat for the purposes of head coverage. Definitely keep me warmer in the cold. You don't own any hats? What's wrong with you? Oh God, I'm gonna have to send you a hat. Okay. This doesn't look anything like a ninja, by the way. It's just, you know, I have to have something wrapped around my head that fits underneath the headphones. So this is what we're getting to you. Yeah, Ika, you gotta own at least one hat. You gotta set up a what do they call it? A throne or a ninja or an Amazon like list or something, so we can send you a hat. I'm gonna turn the volume up slightly in my headphones so I can hear it through the shirt. Real ninjas don't want to look like ninjas. Exactly. That's why most ninjas aren't very good ninjas, is they look too much like ninjas. I made a throne because I'd never seen it and I filled it entirely with tea leaves. I mean, there you go. If you love tea, well, are you gonna post the link to your throne somewhere? Do you have a requirement that if someone buys you tea, you have to drink all the tea in one sitting? Can I spend like $100 on tea and have you like over-caffeinate yourself into the hospital? That's what I'm asking. One day, perhaps, that would not be a challenge for me. Oh, okay, gotcha. She's a classy lady who loves her tea. In a classic English style. Alright, I'm also kind of low on health. Do I have any healing items left? I bought those sugar bombs, but... I'd like to cook the roach meat if I can. Just to like amplify its healing properties. I'll take 2 of these. Do it and I would die happy. You end up in the hospital like, what happened? She drank $100 worth of tea in one sitting. It's like, what?
Well, that one's got a head on their shoulders. For now.
Forceps. I'll just take all this stuff. Wait, I can't cook the rad roach meat? What are we missing? Maybe I just need more of it. Huh. I thought you could cook rad roach meat. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'll be getting CPR with a smile on my face while actively having my stomach pumped. Yeah. All the caffeine overloaded your heart, and your stomach's still full of more of it. It's the only time they've ever had to...
That one's got a head on their shoulders.
Shut up!
For now.
No one cares. You're not that witty. Hello, Dean Domino, apparently. And wow, that is a gigantic cigar. Holy cow. All right, Dean Domino.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk. Have a seat. Came all this way. Least I can do is let you rest your feet for a second.
Okay, we'll sit down and talk with you.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
So this better be a shrapnel charge or you're going to kill us both.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far for your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
Speech. I'll save my questions for the end. Please, go on. Look, I need your help to get into the Sierra Madre. Got my attention for the moment. Speech. I'll save my questions for the end. Please, go on.
And that's what I've missed. A rapt audience.
Okay.
Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
Barter, your negotiation skills assume you're bargaining from a position of strength.
What are you talking about?
Our collars, these neckties are linked. I die, you die. This thing on my neck isn't for show. The bomb goes off, so do I, and you too. Our collars, these neckties are linked. I die and you die.
That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have.
It's starting to make sense now that I've met you. Agree to come with me now, or I go up from this chair and kill us both. Shrapnel charge or no. I only need you breathing. Push me, I'll bring you to the point of death, then leave you. I only need you breathing. Push me, I'll bring you to the point of death, then leave you.
All right, all right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part?
Meet at the fountain and we'll hear what the next step is. We'll find out more about our contract back at the fountain.
Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you.
I think you can manage walking there without me. Now get going. Any reason you can't find your way there? Any reason?
I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here.
Oh, so you're the one
So
doing
we
it.
go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town. Trust me.
Fine. Get up and follow me. Well, if I can get here, otherwise others will be soon enough. Fountain's the safest place. Well, if I can get here, others will soon enough. Fountain's the safest place.
That's a good point. All right. Let me grab some smokes and I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate.
Oh, okay. Where did he go? Wait, did he just teleport away? Where did he go? I guess he just teleported away. Okay, well. Long as he teleported to where I need him, I'm fine with that, I guess. Also, are these things supposed to be hard to kill? He kind of made it sound like they're meant to be really hard to kill. Maybe I've just been really lucky? I don't get it. You said there's a shortcut somewhere? I don't get it. So he just teleported away. Like you do. All the time giving me a hard time about a secret way out? You can sneak along this. Ah, maybe this is it. That's extra sneaky. I don't know if this was intentional. Oh god, I fell. Oh, didn't die. Oh, I can't stand on that one. Ah, butts. Alright, well. What's our current quest then? Find dog. Find Christine. Okay. We got 14 shots left. These interesting random little clouds of poison are really a thing. I mean, I know during the Old World Blues, it mentioned that there was like, they developed some sort of... Oh, run away. What? How did that kill me? Oh, he just sprints away. I ran around multiple corners into a different building. How did that kill me? What? That doesn't make any sense. Did the explosion get me through the wall? Is that what happened? I don't know how I feel about that. That felt wrong. I feel like I got robbed there. That didn't feel like really playing by the rules of this. Oh yeah, I swear I'm not an elk. The other reason I mentioned Bovir boss fight was because Hilter said that our next session would escalate in action a bit more. Yeah, Ika mentioned that he personally, I don't, obviously not speaking for you, is itching for a little bit more fighting. So I will be mildly turning up the violence, and then after that, the violence is going to turn up pretty drastically after that. Oh, hi. Oh! Critted him. Ain't no hit like a crit hit. Yes. I arrived last night ready for a fight with spells to suit. 'Tis all good in this hood. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad DM because I don't have enough combat, but a big argument a lot of people had switching over from 4th edition to 5th edition, and obviously this doesn't affect you two because you didn't play 4th edition, was that 4th edition was too combat focused. So I guess I've always tried to make sure include lots of non-combat to be had. Maybe to the detriment of the story or whatever, but I like a healthy balance. Okay. I mean, I think he just flat out missed. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of downtime to build the stakes to make the combat a little more intense, right? If it's just, you know, we turn it into Diablo 4 and everyone's just running around constantly fighting stuff, then I mean, you know, where's the built bought in? Yes. There was combat yesterday. I hoofed Ika. That's true. You did hoof Ika. You're not wrong. Oh, was this supposed to be open from the other side? And then I just lockpicked my way through, I guess? That must have been what it was. Ow. Sarah Madre trips. There's a magazine over here. Bed. Stone. Okay, so the poison gas doesn't do too much damage. Which is good to know. I mean, non-combat is important for world building, yeah. Gotta give some stakes to what's going on. Ooh, we have a handprint. That's different. Dean's secret stash. Ah, okay. We found a police pistol, stem packs, and some sugar bombs. Okay, so I guess these handprints denote Dean's secret stash. So we did find a secret location. Fun. Okay. That's good to know. Oh wait, what am I wearing? But I swear I'm not an elk. How are you doing? I don't know. I kind of asked about it, but how are you doing? Have any plans today? I get one of these. We have 3. Okay, we have 3 dirty waters. We can take those. And a doctor's bag. I'm not worried about that yet. Get some of our health back. Back up to about half. Okay. I have no plans considering bed already. Wow, okay. I mean, it is probably, I guess, what, like 8 p.m. for you? Maybe watch a bad film? That's fair. I enjoy a good bad movie. I can appreciate a good bad movie. Sounds like... Man, these guys have very good perceptions. Apparently I shot nothing but the wall. Ow! These are crit. What am I hitting? God, these giant boys are incredibly... Hold on. Ill-defined? You don't have enough... Oh, I'm out of ammo! Oh, that's a new problem. Weirdly jumpy for, like... Oh my god, I'm... Oh, he's unconscious. He's not dead. Okay, now he's dead. Okay. Jeez. Well, that was intense. I already watched Mortal Kombat 3 times this year, though. Wow, yeah, you really like them. Oh, yeah, did you see the article I linked on Discord about half-orcs and half-elves in TNT? I have not seen that. I've heard people talking about it a little bit. I know apparently a lot of people are having some kind of discussion about the idea that they're trying to downplay the emphasis on the half aspect of half-elves and half-orcs. And that apparently is upsetting some people. I don't know why. It just apparently is. But yes, I'll check out that article maybe after the stream. But why would you watch? Did you watch the second Mortal Kombat though? The second one's even worse than the first one. The first one's a fun, dumb action movie. The second one I remember being actually legitimately pretty bad. Oh, I have, but only once this year. Ah, gotcha. Did you ever finish watching the animated Resident Evil movies? Sub-Zero's younger brother also. Sub-Zero? Yeah. Sub-Zero the second. Apparently they want to make it so you pick either human or elf stats for a half elf and human or orc stats for a half orc. Oh, really? I did not know I need to do that. Well, there you go. There's a suggestion. You can try out some animated some animated Resident Evil, which I thought was pretty fun, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna make this my melee weapon. Out of bullets. It's very frustrating. I do have frag grenades and frag mines, though. Leon booty? Yeah. But just understand, you're going into a very silly, over-the-top action sequence from, you know, Resident Evil, so expect some nonsense. Excuse me, I did not say booty. Oh, Butte. I apologize. Yes, Leon Butte. And get rid of the stats that half-elves and half-orcs have. Really? That's interesting. So, instead of having their own special stats, they just choose human or their half, right? I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't know why people would be up in arms about that. I mean, if anything, all that's going to do is make it that orcs are more of a playable race, because it's going to have a more realistic and or more balanced statting, so that you can pull from that when you make a half orc. I don't know why that's a big deal, unless people are so tied into their half elves being kind of busted in the system. Half elves are very strong new characters. They come with a lot of nice features and stuff, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe everyone really, really likes having the kind of busted half elf.
This gate to the Sierra Madre is sealed, locked for now. Do as I say, and it won't be locked for much longer.
Alright, so I guess I gotta go find one of the other ones now, right? But I mean, people hate change, and which sucks, but what can you do? It's like, I understand that, you know, change can be scary. I get that, but living under a terrible system just because you don't want to change is not a good way to live either. I hate change. That's why I'm scared of change now. What? So what, you don't carry any quarters with you, or what? Chang? Oh, Chang now, yeah. You mean Chang make money, or whatever? Money Chang, yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. Let's grab 20 sugar bombs, shall we? Eat a couple of these. You're living off these sugar bombs, though. Serra Madre helmet. Interesting. Few more money. So, vending machine code return outfit item. That's an interesting one. Return outfit item. Oh, okay. So now we have a helmet. That's actually hilarious. All right. Okay, so we're wandering around in our park strolling best and a like a SWAT helmet. All right. Sure, why not? It's very, very interesting that they turned off being able to wait, can I drink from the sink? Oh no. Okay, water from sinks and stuff still gives you radiation even with the stomach. Okay. So it's food items, but it's only like food item, like water from bottles, not water from sinks. Interesting. Scotch. Okay. Okay, so what does this return outfit thing do? Oh. Oh, we can turn stuff in for caps? Oh, okay. That's actually really interesting. Well, I wish I would have known that was an option. I would have been carrying all those stupid clothes around with me. Ooh, a laser pistol. That's actually legitimately just a weapon we can use. Like, straight up. It's an okay shape. I'm not gonna call it good, but this is the weapon we're like trained to use. That's our optimal weapon right there. Okay, so we do need to be picking up all this clothes we keep coming across. You're not even worth the fight. Sneak attack critical on the Radroach. I thought I switched. Hold on. Must have done this wrong. Where's the bear? Okay. This goes into one. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, a cosmic knife. I think I know what tools I'll have Igor pick up next time we return to the main camp. Okay. I mean, you've got your caltrips waiting for you when you get back, presumably. Assuming that, you know, I can't remember what I named him, but assuming the half-orc blacksmith assistant actually did the job correctly. But you had them ordered, and I think you paid for them, so. Ooh, 4 spades. They are giving us a lot of cards for Caravan, which we won't be playing right now, but maybe at some point for Ica. Cash. I do like that they've gone out of their way to get in the. Oh god, I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dying! Get out of there! Okay, well, we got most of the chips out of that. Take 6 of those. A couple of junk foods. I think I know. Okay, Kragor or something like that. Yeah, Kragor. That sounds correct. Ica, was that you who chose that name, or was that not Elk? Okay, back into the poison. Get out of the poison. Get out of the poison. That poison is actually doing damage, whereas that other poison we were interacting with didn't for some reason. So. This map's kind of confusing. Did he give us a map of the world? Oh, he did. Okay. Hey, he did give us a world map. Nice. I requested both a K and C, but you... Yes, I do remember that part of it. So you have the K and the C, but... So it was Ika who did the actual basic Kragor. It was just CK Kragor. Iron's technically a melee weapon. It's a one-handed melee weapon, too, so... What's up, homie? How you doing? You alright over there? Home slice? Dang, this laser pistol does no damage! Oh! There we go. Blew his leg clean off his body. Throwing spears. I chose the name and not added a C. Gotcha, gotcha. That's collaboration. That's what D&D's all about. You discovered...
Leave the Salida del Sol gate alone. You're not done with the villa yet, so don't stray.
Okay. Oh, we found a heart. Interesting. That's where I found that water in, like, a junk food. Equal amounts of efforts were made. Of course, definitely. 100%. It's collaborative. Everyone gets credit. Oh, God, no, no! What just happened? I heard a tripwire go off. Where's the explosion? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? Wait, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I guess from over here? I don't know where the earth-shattering kaboom went. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom from that rope, but I didn't actually happen? That was interesting. I mean, the earth... I don't know. That was really strange. Okay. Let's go check out whatever this thing was. What do we got? We got 20 gauge, some 357 magnums, and some purified water. Fun. Okay. Okay with this. I mean, it's a gun I can't use, but... Oh, that's what it was. It was this thing. Interesting. It tried to hit me with an I-beam. That explains why there was no earth-shattering kaboom. That would explain it. Ooh, pre-war hats. Oh, nice. More stuff. Dean's secret stash. Irradiated scotch. Yummy. So we found another one of Dean's secret stashes. Ooh, a very hard register. I feel like with the rapid escalation of the dungeons and daddies that the next episode I listen to will destroy a dam accidentally and flood an entire region or something. I mean, you're not wrong. Direction. I need you to go. Come on. Why is it fighting me on this? There we go. Pre-war money center. Return outfit item. Okay. We found another one. Oh, just an empty box back here. That's odd. Okay. I like hearing how Anthony relaxes into his DM role as time goes on. Yeah, he seemed to... Yeah, I definitely... Honestly, the DM is what's saving it for me. The other people are fine. I don't know if I'm as big a fan of Ron Sampler as everyone else is, but... the DM is absolutely saving it for me, and I absolutely love the way the DM is DMing things, so... I'm fine with everyone else. Everyone else is, I guess, fine. But the DM, I really love the DM style. And he's definitely keeping me around. I really not like Ron at the start, but he improves somewhat. Yeah, he does. I don't think... It feels like Beth didn't know how to, like, play him, or, like, not how to play a D&D character. and they kind of threw her into it. I mean, I don't know what other kind of stuff she does in regards to like public eye stuff, but I think that is very much it. Okay. I mean, I don't know if she makes other podcasts or if she's ever been on stage or whatever, but it very much just kind of felt like she didn't know what to do. I need 3 fedora hats? Gross. I don't have 3 fedora hats. I mean, why would you do anything other than sugar bombs? I don't get it. Why would you do anything other than sugar bombs? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm at the part where they're in the vampire tower dealing with some of his stuff, Ron Stampler's stuff. And they've definitely done better with the character, I think she has. We'll see what happens, but very curious to see where it goes. I guess technically I should say I'm just after the tower, the vampire tower thing. I don't want to give too much stuff away, but since Ika's behind, find me and we can talk. Oh, okay. We're in someone else's territory finally. You're at the same place partner is. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess we should take all the clothes we can find, since I don't know which kind of clothes I'm going to need to turn into money. And of course I can't sleep because, God forbid, you be able to get your health back. God forbid you use the mechanics that the module presents to you in a way that they have been in the past. Drained energy, and another laser pistol. Okay, nice. It's nice of them to include some energy weapons in here periodically for the people who didn't specialize in physical guns, like myself. Just making me wonder how D&D campaign where we tried to make ourselves as characters into a D&D world. I don't know how you would do that. Like, you can do it with D&D. The problem is it's kind of the same problem that stuff that's like, yeah, I want to play like a superhero and play in D&D. It's like, well, that's not really the setting for that, right? Like, there's settings for superheroes and stuff. Like, one of the books I own is it's called End of the World. And then we make each other instead in that. I mean, that's fun. But there's one of the books I own for a tabletop RPG is called The End of the World, where you're joking about building yourself, but the premise is literally that the way you build your stats is you write your stats down at what you think they are in real life, because you're actually playing in yourself as you're surviving in an end of the world apocalypse. So like zombies or other things are happening that are going to end the world, and you have to play as yourself. So you build your own stats, and then at the end, everyone else gets to secretly vote on whether they feel your stats are fair or not. And if they vote your stats aren't fair, you have to change them. But you also get a little bonus, like extra feat from that if everyone downvotes your stats. So there is a system for playing yourself in a fantasy or like a non-real setting and adjusting your stats because everyone else says you're being unrealistic. Okay, but I consider myself to have been quite athletic, but I have a dodge ankle, so I'd be rolling with disadvantage. So that's the funny thing. When you develop the character, you can actually do both. You can actually yeah, I'm pretty athletic, so you bump up your athletic score. But one of the things you can do to offset having like a higher score is give yourself negative penalties like a bad ankle. It actually calls for that in the book as a balancing system. So like for me, for example, I would be like, well, I have asthma, so maybe if I'm dealing with like poisonous gas or something, or some kind of situation that might trigger my asthma, I have, negatives on my roll. It's really interesting because you don't really take damage in like an HP system. You actually have a track that you fill up. I think I'm very perceptive, except my nose, which I basically have no sense of smell. Oh, see, there you go, exactly. So you could be like, okay, for my mental traits, I have high perception, or awareness, or whatever it's called. But then you have, you know, but bad sense of smell. So time you need to make a scent check to smell on, like, the Yeti apocalypse, and you need to smell the skunk ape sneaking up on you, you would have, like, negatives to trying to smell the skunk ape. It's a very interesting system if you want to play as, like, regular humans. One of the podcasts I listened to, they use this system to play a set series of characters with their stats already rolled, but each time they play it in a different kind of apocalypse. So they're always the same characters, just starting over from the beginning as the apocalypse breaks out. It's very funny. They've gotten very good at their characters. They haven't played it in a while, unfortunately, but there's like probably 15 different versions they've played through with these characters, and I absolutely love it. It's super hysterical. I recommend it to anybody who likes listening to like tabletop art podcast. It's called Fandible, and it's literally just the Fandible podcast network. And all they do is they're like 4 friends who live in New York who get together and play various tabletop RPGs. Well, I guess it's 5 friends, but they routinely have like guests, and they're all trained ad-lib like comedians and stuff. So they do a very good job. My favorite one that they've done is a setting called Unhallowed Metropolis, which is a adding it to the list, definitely. They have a bajillion things on there, though. So don't try to start from the beginning. Maybe look around for something that sounds interesting and listen to that. Because it's not set in a, like, ongoing story. They will jump around from system to system. They're more of a system-playing podcast than a set narrative. Though some of the settings do have their own ongoing narratives. I would look up the Unhallowed Metropolis one. I loved that one.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I've been getting lucky, and then I can just do that when I shoot people. I guess I was meant to go this direction first. Wah, wah. That's what I get for just running off in a random direction and just killing everything between me and where I want to be. Ooh, another cosmic knife. I should check and see if those are any good. But yeah, the Unhallowed Metropolis setting is, it's like late Victorian era kind of steampunk post-zombie apocalypse. Like, a zombie plague thing broke out and destroyed most of proper, like, London, like, proper England. But the people were able to, get back, like, rally, kill most of the zombies, and retake London and start rebuilding. But the world is still dealing with all the fallout of, like, basically kind of supernatural creatures coming back to life. Like, vampires and zombies and ghosts and stuff suddenly becoming a very real thing that has to be dealt with by science. In this case, like, steampunky super science stuff. Very cool setting, and I loved what they did with it. Never played in that one myself. I never knew anybody who was that interested, but whew, boy, was it a fun to listen to one. Vodka, whiskey, wine, all of that stuff. Yeah, it's a cosmic knife. Bonus limb damage. Damage is only 7. Oof. Oofa. Oh, we can repair this with a tire iron, though. Oh, we'll put a normal knife in there. There you go. So what is this high? 28 damage per second. And only 11 damage per hit. I think the Bear Trap Fist does better, right? 28 damage per hit. Yeah, so the Bear Trap Fist will still be better for our style of doing things, but... Oh. We can use a throwing knife spear to fix a normal spear? That's not how that's usually meant to work, is it? Wow, these things have no value, though. That's really strange. With these police pistols, I'm gonna refix this laser pistol. I don't know, what stat... Oh, just 30 damage per throwing spear, okay. What stat affects throwing weapons? Is it just strength? Or is it like... I guess it'd be perception for throwing, and then melee weapon for the actual, like, bonus from a skill? Hiya! Got him! Hype! Got him. Oh, we're throwing another one, apparently. He's not dead. You have gained the abnormal perk rank 3. Kill the abomination. Punch him. Okay, blue's on. Clean off. I have no idea in Fallout? Yeah. So yeah, I think I was meant to go this direction first. So I can get the description that apparently these are meant to be hard to kill. Actually, I was curious what it was in D&D. What is? Since I bought some nets. Oh, like throwing weapons in D&D? It's a little complex. So if you were to just pick up like let's say you just picked up a spear and you wanted to throw it. By default, your throwing weapons, like any kind of ranged attack, goes off of your dexterity. But there are weapons that you can use called versatile, I think it is. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the exact terminology, but there are weapons that you can use your strength or your dex to make an attack with. So, for example, like daggers. For a dagger, it's called a finesse weapon, so you can actually substitute your dex instead of your strength when you attack with it for the chance to hit. And for, or no, just for your chance to hit. But, since it's also a throwable weapon, a dagger, you can actually choose, like, which stat you use to throw the weapon with. So you can use your strength or your dex. So if you use something that's exclusively a ranged weapon, like a bow, you would use your dexterity. But there are certain melee weapons that are switchable that you can either use dex or your strength to throw with. And if I remember right with that, you make, if you're making a ranged attack, I think you always use your dex to determine damage. Whereas with, I think if you're using like a switch weapon, like a dagger, to make a melee attack, it'd be strength. And if you throw it and you use strength, I think you can use strength as your damage bonus also. I'd have to double check the rules on that though. But if you look up nets in the book, nets have a special ruling about how to use them as like a weapon. So I'd have to double check on the nets stuff. What's an improvised thrown stuff? If you're improvising a thrown weapon, like say you're just picking up like a, I don't know, a rock and throwing it, you would make a dex roll, and I believe then you would add your dex your dex modifier to the damage. And the damage on it would be, I think, primarily, if it's one-handed, like you pick up a one-handed, like a rock with one hand, it would be a D4 of damage. And if you pick up a rock and you throw it, like it's big enough that you need 2 hands, it goes up to a D6 of damage. And those are the basic stats on improvised weapons. If you pick up an improvised weapon that's one-handed, like say, like, I don't know, you grabbed a book, like a large book, and you hit someone with the book and it's one-handed, you would do a D4 of damage. And if it's two-handed, you do a 1D6 by default. Those are just your basic kind of improvised weapon stats. Why is there an acoustic guitar? Is Dean Domino coming in here and like playing music? What's this book? Patriot's Cookbook. Okay. Yeah, improvised weapons are an option. They're just not a good option. Is the problem really with them? Like they're better than just punching something, which does a default of 1 damage plus your strength modifier. It's just, it's not better than having an actual properly made weapon. Though there's a lot of different arguments to be made about what counts as an actual weapon versus a makeshift weapon. Like, for example, well, club weapon is probably something equivalent to like a one-handed baseball bat designed to club people with. But if you look up the sailor background, they give you a belaying pin, which is a type of equipment used in sailing a ship. And if you look at that belaying pin, it says that it can be used as a club besides its normal functions. Even though it's not designed to be a weapon, it specifically tells you you could use this as a club weapon, doing the club weapon stats. So you can start arguing, like, is a broom handle a weapon? Is like an axe handle without an axe head a weapon that you would get a better stat from using it as like a two-handed club than a makeshift weapon, even though technically it is a makeshift weapon? So there's a lot of debate about, like, that kind of thing you can argue with your DM about. And that's why it's important to, like, figure out how your DM does stuff and work from there. Like, I'm pretty forgiving. Like, I just want people to have a good time. I'm going to follow the rules, generally speaking, but I'm going to let people have a good time. But, you know, every DM's different about how they want to do stuff. I also try not... I'm trying my best not to railroad you. I apologize if it feels like I am. I'm just trying to give you a story to follow for right now. Until you get a few more levels, and then you're going to be kind of out on your own. But... what is this noise? Wait, is that background noise, or is that the... or is that the bell alarming me, like, don't go this way because that's where the radios are that'll blow up your collar? Because I've been trying to listen for that, and I feel like I haven't come across one of those yet. Okay, looks like I got them all. I mean, this is the police station, it looks like. Sugar bombs is worn off. Well, we discovered the police station, everybody. Keep a lookout for...
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Wait, what? Steady? Oh, we can sell steady back to the machines. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, I cannot go into this, like, building at all. Okay, so I'll have to figure out another system, I guess. Also, do orcs and goblins ever team up to engage in war to exterminate humanity? Orcs and goblins? Not in D&D. That's a Warhammer thing. Or I guess technically World of Warcraft too, but World of Warcraft was stolen from, hello? Wait. Oh, you're not, wait. Why can I not? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, we're good. What horrible stereotypes? I mean, technically, yeah, but they're also, you have to remember, they're magically created by an evil god attempting to create chaos. So you have to remember that they're not normal sentient people. They're not just humans with a slightly different skin tone. They have a very different origin than. Okay, random explosion. I got that from Battle Brothers. Yeah, that's a Warhammer and World of Warcraft thing slightly more than it is D&D. Don't worry, D&D goblins work with some stuff, and orcs work with some stuff. Don't you worry. Find God in the simplest of beasts? Find God in the simplest of beasts. Okay. Interesting. Beasts? Yeah, I think that's beast. Interesting how they did this, like, the backwards S's. Yeah, find God in the simplest of beasts. Okay. I will do my best with that. It's really interesting that I have a rebreather, but it doesn't work on gas. It only works on water. It's a rad roach. Calm down a little bit there, Bean Kiger. Patrion's cookbook. Ooh, got a hard one. Come on. Where's the sweet spot? There it is. Energy cells are nice. Ooh, Sarah Madre armor. Did we actually get some armor? Ooh, and it's light armor too. Nice. And I can repair it with casual wear. Awesome. I'll throw that jumpsuit into it. There we go. There we go. I can put sunglasses into a Sarah Madre helmet. Awesome. Awesome. Completely awesome. Wow, this armor actually has, I think, better damage resistance than our spacesuit does. Oh, yeah, look at us. That's a cyber future enforcer for sure. It's too bad those cosmic knives kind of suck, or I could use a cosmic knife. Ow. Oh, no, get away. How did that hurt me? I'm nowhere near it. I don't understand. I guess it just gets to auto hit me or something. That's incredibly frustrating. If I run away from a tripwire like that, I should just not get hit by it. It's called, you know, situational awareness. There's nothing even important in here, really? It's kind of lame. Kind of hoping there'd be something important in here. Weak sauce. Weak showing, I say. Sierra Madre tip. The chips. Can you pick it up, please? Thank you. We're just standing in poison like we do. Jar of cloud residue added. Okay. Interesting that we picked that up, I guess. Oh. Wait, is that healing us? Oh, that's weird. Okay. There's a dead rat roach here. That I didn't kill, which is very odd. But, I guess in regards to tabletop RPGs, while I sneak around these fancy-looking villas, not a lot else going on. Wait, can I cook? I still can't cook. Oh, we just got raided. Oh, Floppy Penguin, welcome, raiders. How we doing, everybody? I hope you all had fun with whatever Floppy Penguin was doing. I think I saw you were doing Cards Against Humanity, was it? Hopefully everyone had fun with the Cards Against Humanity. Very popular card module, and I don't know about the online or like the digital version, but the analog version is well loved. That is an incredibly angry carrot, or whatever it's supposed to be. It looks like a carrot to me. Ah, here's a tripwire. Like I thought, I feel like we're getting close to one. Oh, it's another I-beam one. Okay. Burgerino? Yeah, Burgerino. That's an interesting one. But welcome, Floppy Penguin. how you doing? Hopefully your raid is doing, or your stream went well. I played a little bit of Cards of Humanity in person. I've never done a digital version. It's Raven Madre, yeah. Though I think what you literally just called me is Raven Mom, which I don't think would be accurate. At best, I think I'm like a Raven Tio, like a Raven Uncle or something. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the thought, but I don't want to be anybody's mom. I'm okay with being the uncle. Advanced lap. No bonking the horse. Leave the horse alone. Horse's friend. Yes, Uncle Raven. Yeah, that's much more. I much prefer Uncle Raven to Raven Madre. No. That's weird. I'm okay with Uncle Raven though. I'm actually going to try elk today at a barbecue. Oh, interesting. You're going to do a little bit of the what do you call that? The venison? DM now sounds for Dungeon Mommy. Oh no, we're not doing that. I'll let the trained professionals handle that sort of thing. I'm not handling the addedness. Oh, here we go. The Chino. Wait, the what? The casino is the old man's collar. Ah, he's tied to that. He's stuck in the casino, he says. I'm actually going to try elk day. You monster! You aren't an elk. It shouldn't be an issue unless you're lying. Well, I mean, venison's okay. I've had venison before. Okay, so what did this do for me? There's a random dead ghost here. Why did I turn this on? Was it just to distract the ghost? I don't know why I did that. Why the audacity? You put yourself in front of the shield? Ah! Well, it's because he's running away from you this time, so he needs the shield behind him. Well, another one of these. Oh, okay, that's one we've already found. Okay, I get that we need to go to the police station, but there wasn't anything I could do at the police station because everything was rigged with bombs. But yeah, we shouldn't be bonking the horse in the first place. Advanced Lamp is friend horse. Oh, Advanced Lamp. I mean, you might care to know. Tuesday we're going to be starting up St. Hazel's Hospital, as it's technically on the list after I recommended it to Ika to recommend to you, but. So if you're interested in watching someone play a horse very badly as they try to sneak through a human hospital, you're more than welcome to stop by. Oh, that? Yeah. It's technically on the list next for action stuff, so. I misheard you terribly? I don't know if I want to know what you heard. This could be bad. Okay, maybe I can run over that and turn off the radio? Is that what I need to be doing?
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Oh, no. Find dog at the police station. Search the basement of the police station for a way to free dog from his cell. Oh, there was an W at the start of you saying horse. Oh, that would be... Okay, I couldn't play that on stream. Though they are working ladies to be respectful, yeah.
Turn the noise off.
Yeah, sex work is still work, everybody. I think once more of the world starts to understand that, it's for the best. Okay, wait, did that actually work? Oh, it did work. Okay. But, I didn't know if that was actually going to work or not. And it didn't work right away, which was also concerning. Ooh, we have a 9mm pistol. That does 48 damage a second, and 18 damages per hit. 28, 29 damage, and 7. Okay, we can guess. Wait, how much is this worth? $21. Oh, wow, these are worth like 300. Okay, so yeah, 100%. Gonna do that instead. I have an awesome sex worker story from a coworker's client that is both hilarious and horrifying. Okay. I mean, I don't know if you can post it here per se, but you can probably throw it over in the NSFW portion of the Discord. That's a great place to put on your the spicy stories of people, I would say. Sinclair's visit. Sinclair did the rounds again today, glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see in these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen. Even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Holding cell. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight, even from Puesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight. Poor jerk. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up and left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Communications. Set up the radio room downstairs to broadcast through speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. The way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me. Wow. It's a pretty relaxed situation, eh? Definitely not something I'm sharing on someone else's stream. Yeah, fair. That makes sense to me. Okay, so we got at least part of the radio thing shut off. Microfiche zone, police pistol, Rad-X, and some stem packs. Nice. Oh. Oh, okay, no, it's still... Oh my god.
Dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
I thought those were like live grenades. I was about to sprint out of this bathroom. Okay, lockers. Oh, more Sarah Madre armor and helmet. More police pistols. Oh, this one's locked. I believe they call that free XP where I'm from. Ooh, C4 explosives and a detonator? Why is that in there? Eyeglasses. Oh, actually, I should take the eyeglasses. We might be able to return those for chips. Inventory. Got the weapons and the mines in today, along with the shotguns and the ammo. Enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here? Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here. Enough military ordnance here to turn the villa into a minefield. Dispenser report. Dispensers are up and running. Unlike most everything else, we've had few problems with them. I heard they've been part of some of the World's Fair exhibits Sinclair has seen. So he contracted the researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. Turns out dispensers do more than supply convenient items. If there's an emergency or a threat of a communist attack, codes can unlock ammo and repair kits for the dispenser, stored backups on the codes in the contraband room, just in case. Oh, okay. Convenient. That works out.
Waiting for you to try and let me go.
Okay. Programmers. But yeah, as we were talking about, tabletop RPGs. One system I always wanted to play a little bit. I had kind of an idea for a 308 rifle rounds. Well, that's not very useful, but all right. Was Starship Troopers book. There's a book based off Starship Troopers that was a combination of the show, of the animated show, the movies, and the original like comic books. And they did their best to kind of blend them together into one coherent thing, which, you know, good on them for trying. But I always wanted to use that to make like a post-apocalyptic fiction, since technically everything that's going on in there is humans doing human things, with just like slightly augmented technology.
Before he comes back.
When you get to the spin-off of Dungeons & Daddies, let me know, and you can listen on my Patreon. It's linked, but not essential. Okay. Will do. No, not the... Deactivate the ham radio. Oh, up.
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away.
It's good and very Call of Cthulhu. Oh, yeah, Call of Daddy Cthulhu? Yeah, they had just mentioned that. Oh, is this a radio? They had just mentioned that, I think, is the end of the last episode I watched. Mountains of Dadness? Oh, okay.
Good this time. I promise,
Maybe that's what I'm
Master.
thinking of.
Just keep it.
I guess same applies to you? Yeah. Sounds like the same thing Zane would like. I mean, Zane or Flappy Penguin, are you a big fan of Cthulhu and his various forms of madness? Hey, we got an achievement for finding 500
Don't let him
Sierra
make me
Souvenir
hurt
Aficionado
myself.
for finding 500 Serra Madre
Keeps him away.
chips. And character building? Oh, I'm sure. Everything Cthulhu is. Zen only likes Cthulhu for the tentacles. Oh, I mean, you know, there's people who enjoy some tentacles. That's, you know, that's a choice. Not necessarily my thing, but I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum. Toaster. Oh, I don't actually need a toaster. Wait, that's a separate hot plate? Oh, wait. Glass
Don't
pitcher.
let him make me hurt myself.
Glass pitcher.
Hurt keeps him away.
Wine? Why do these cops have so much wine in their fridges? It's a little strange to me. Okay, so it's just actual normal radios can have weird effects. The way they were describing it, I thought it was something like really special or unique I had to do, but no. They're resort cap. They're resort caps, they're not real cops. Yeah. Yeah, the Serra Madre chips. They're the casino chips. They're just, you know.
Before he comes back.
So we probably can't use them outside of here, but... Oh, poor guy died of dehydration. That's unfortunate. Because they didn't let him out, I guess, after everyone else died from the explosion. Why does he have binoculars in here? I guess he might have accidentally locked himself inside after trying to survive after the bombs fell. Wow. Ooh, absinthe. One of the overhyped legendary things in the regards of ooh, a weapons repair kit. Nice. One of the weirder things of the world of drinking.
Before he comes back.
God helps those who help themselves. Okay. Thanks. Okay, this one just literally died. Oh, we can actually sleep in here. Nice. The vodka.
Get away while you can. Before he comes back.
Before who comes back? Wait, why am I hearing, like, madness whispers?
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away.
There's a lot of madness whispers in here. It's gonna leave a lot of this stuff I don't think I'm gonna be able to use. Damage. Wow, damage is 55 on this hollow rifle. It didn't feel like it when I was using it. Oh, hang on to that. We can just probably use the tire and fix something at some point. Serra Madre armors. Oops. No. Give me that back. Let's leave all that stuff here. One of those. I mean, the magazines don't weigh anything, so... I don't know what I would need them for, but just in case. I guess you can't cook rat roach meat. I thought you could, but... Oh, no, wait. Rebound. Wait, what does rebound do? Oh, yeah, we can keep that for this. We don't need all the scotch, though. Or I'll vodka. Keep a wine on us if we need it. That's just some of the Sarah Madre charm whispering in your ear. No. I'm pretty sure if I'm in any situation where I start hearing madness whispers, I'm going to get a little concerned. Wow, endurance +4 and strength +2. Okay, maybe we keep that on us too. Oh, here's where all the stuff is. I'm like, why are we, like, what does it seem like we have too much stuff? That's why. It's because we have all this other little things I've been picking up. In case I need to, like, make something with it. Oh, we have an empty syringe. Nice. That's a good find, actually. We need those. Oh, yeah, this acoustic guitar. I'm still not sure why I have that, but whatever. Whatever works, I guess. Now the question is, do I actually have ammo for this yet? Oh, it uses microfusion cell, so I actually do have ammo for it. Okay. Well, that's good. Part of the problem was that I ran out of ammo for it. Oh, we're in the back. Yeah, just remember that you don't want to ever hear madness whispers. Wow, it's almost straight vertical. Game time. We can make a bomb if we get some TNT. People really like throwing things into water containers, don't they? Never understood it. Like a wishing well and stuff? Never understood where that started or why. It has to go back to, like, wanting to appease some kind of supernatural creature and hope for good luck from it or something. It's gotta be what it is. But how do I know if they are madness whispers or just the normal voices in my head? See, that's the thing. That's the great part. Unless you're already insane. Yeah. If you've already got whispers in your head, there's a good chance you should probably talk to a professional about that. That's the great thing. As soon as the whispers start, whether you've had them your whole life or now, is a good time to start asking questions to professionals about the problem. It's never too soon to start asking about the madness whispers in your own mind. Okay, this requires a key?
Makes dog hurt himself.
I know, dog. I know. I'm trying to figure out how to fix the problem, alright, bud? We're working on the problem together, bud.
God would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls.
Oh.
A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Okay. God is watching. Okay, that's nice. I don't need the hammer, but junk foods. Okay. Where is this thing I'm looking for? This is a very dangerous thing that they're playing here. Should have been Frog and Gorf. I mean, that's funny, but vending machine installation. Oversaw the street-side vending machine installation today. All working mostly because the Kingdom crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. Only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. She says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea. Only if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. Search and seizure. After another discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told Chief it'd be difficult to enforce the prohibition list, let alone the searches. Chief had the gala on his brain, said Sinclair put construction on the villa more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. Got a little hot under the collar, Chief did too, told me to walk it off. The whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me. Now Sinclair's turning a blind eye to things in the villa because his friend's running the show? No more parking tickets. classic company store and company money? Oh, 100%. 100%. You're in a super rural area like this where the only people supplying the stuff are the company who owns the land. And so you can only afford to buy stuff at the prices they tell you to buy them at. Yeah, 100% company store and company money setup. Sad, it's crazy, but yeah, that kind of stuff used to happen, and we are shockingly close to stuff like that happening again. No more parking tickets. One thing about this assessment: no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets and so narrow, cars can't even come into the villa. Resource being what they are, he may not want the folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise, too. Chief says it's more than that. Says Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. Long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or Chrysal's gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here, though. Seems extreme, even for privacy. I heard sad and crazy. What do you want? No, we were talking about oh god, the situation that this place is in. Instead of giving them, well, they give them money, but they also give them chips, the casino chips, which is the only thing they can use to buy supplies and like food and stuff. So they're doing a classic company money and company store, where the company doesn't give you money, they give you scrit, and you use that scrit at the company store to play outrageous prices to buy basic necessities to keep yourself alive. While it's technically against the law, I feel like I worry that we are steadily heading towards that sort of situation again, with the lax as laws have gotten against corporations in at least the U.S. Overseas, I hear it's not quite so bad, but here in the States, it's gotten pretty bad. I mean, we basically relaxed almost all of our basic environmental protection requirements, which is having horrific effects. Tons of safety protocols and stuff have been relaxed. It's pretty unfortunate. Also, with their making workers have to become indebted to companies. Well, yeah, that too. I mean, that's the whole. That's kind of how it works, right? Like, is you have just enough to pay your bills, or literally not enough, and they give you a stipend of like, here's your $150 a week of supplies, but you only make $120 worth of cash, so you owe us $30. So if you want to pay this off, you have to keep working for us basically forever, at a loss. Now that one I haven't heard as much about. A Grognok the Barbarian. Recently anyway, but I know there's still, you know, some of the really shady, like, home shopping network kind of stuff that goes on, but that's still an issue. A friend of mine used to sell for Origami Owl, I think it was called, and it had some stuff like that where you would order your supplies of, like, you had a minimum if you had to order 200 supplies, let's say every 3 months, of their stuff that you had to sell, and you could order more, but at a minimum you had to order $200 every 3 months. And so if you didn't sell that stuff, you just got stuck with it and kept going more and more in debt to the company. Luckily, those things have been somewhat looked into, but I'm sure they're still around if you're not careful. Yeah, my modern day is more with the MLM stuff. I've heard that term, but I don't remember what it stands for. Was it like mixed league marketing or something like that? Okay, there's the radio I need.
That's me there on the table.
Okay.
The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing.
Oh, you think we're the guy in
smart,
charge.
Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside.
Can't let the
Then you and I, we can talk.
Dog commands tape. Alright. Search the basement of the police station for the way to free Dog. Play the basement audio log on your Pip-Boy near Dog's cell. Fair enough. I mean, this is a pretty cool DLC, I think, so far. Like, it's a really interesting idea. They're definitely having to maybe kind of skirt some of the rulings that they've made about stuff overall, but definitely wouldn't say it's bad. Just, you know, to maintain what they're trying to do here, they have to
while you can,
break some of their own
before he
rules.
comes back.
Like, wait, can I talk to you from here? Doesn't seem like I can, so... I did enjoy that the one first set of magic items that D&D Daddy's squad got was the hat that could spawn frogs. Oh yeah, the hat or bag or whatever it was of small pets or whatever it's called. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Do you need to eat? Like, what are the rules about?
Dog, back in
What
the
have we
cage.
here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
What happened to your voice? That name you carved on your chest, are you Dog? Who locked you in that cage? What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement, in the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame, keep him from hurting us, doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
Ooh, we had a lot of options here. Let's see, Science 35, in Super Mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged Stealth Boy usage. Well, he is the blue color of the Nightkin. Medicine 35, you have multiple personality disorder. Some trauma caused this? Let's go with Science. Science is more of our bread and butter than medicine, per se. Science, in Super Mutants, brain damage is usually a result of prolonged Stealth Boy usage.
That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology, as if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog from clever humans like you. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
Give him a smooch? That's not an option, I don't think. At least not yet. Maybe eventually we can get there. I don't know if romancing is a thing we can do with Dog. I'm looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's your collar? Why did you lock yourself in here? You weren't expecting me. Who were you waiting for?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
Interesting. I didn't. Oh, obviously A. Okay, I can do this lying down, typing time. Okay. Well, good luck. I know typing while laying down is weird. I hate using non-actual button like touch screens for typing. Such a pain in the butt. So imprecise. Obviously, a very practical frog spawning hat. Yeah, super practical. I mean, you can get up to 3 frogs a day, right? Why did you say the same as the old man? Why do you say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
Okay. If I use touchscreen and don't press space after the last word, it just gets rid of the last word entirely. That sounds very dumb. This old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty.
Oh, you've been there.
And scorched by the sun.
Interesting. Is that how I will smell in 10 to 15 years? What? Smell? What do you mean? Like old? I don't understand. Scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands.
Of age and failure?
Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
Oh, I did that. I went there and fixed that problem, actually. If I could find the designator, I could actually fire sun lasers at people from space. Scorched by the sun is a reference to Helios 1. Okay, yeah. I got that when they were talking about trying to grab the sun or whatever. But hey, I already did that. No problem. Of age and failure. Aren't you like in your mid-20s or like late 20s? In 10 years, you'll literally be my age, by the way. Thank you very much. Want me to hint its location? No, it's not a big deal. I think it's just funnier that I took all this stuff that could have like helped change the world and just turned it into a weapon that no one couldn't use. Except me if I ever get lucky. It's kind of like the Sword of Kings that we had from Earthbound. Unless I get the random drop of knowing where the thing's at, I'll never get to use this mega weapon. Because the module doesn't really have any hints for it. No, it's fine. Yes, but I intend to smell worse. Well, don't aim for smelling worse. I mean, you can argue, I guess, that you smell worse because you work out all the time and you're, like, super fit for a late 30s person. What is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way.
Really?
Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
So you're the one who knows how I get to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
You brought me here to the villa.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent. Before the cage.
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free. Hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember. Only woke up when my Pip-Boy went active. No idea. I was unconscious the whole time. No idea. I was unconscious.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Forget it. I had other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
Okay. So looking for someone on the collar. Lockpick 35. You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man. The one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
Interesting. If the key's in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage. Looking for someone with a collar. Okay. If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I can play his voice, yes. I have an audio log from his from him on my Pip-Boy. I can play his voice, yes. I have an audio log from him on my Pip-Boy.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down. Follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
I mean, technically that's what we pulled on, what, Dean Domino or whatever, but I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it. I have the power to let Doc out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it. By whoever you are, I'm going to let the dog out of the cage. I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it. If I can't prove it to you, then forget this. I'm bringing Dog out. I'm going to prove it by not letting the dog out.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, this shell is difficult to fight in.
I don't really need your help. Words are words, not worthless. What is it? What's the old saying? A picture's worth 1,000 words. So if you have like 10 pictures, you've got all the words you'll ever need for a book. And that's why I'm publishing my first book of 10 pictures, aka 100,000 words. What do you mean?
The Inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
Looks are usually more on the 40k word side. Okay, so I only need what? Like 4 pictures instead of 10? That's easy. I can make 4 pictures. Watch. I can just run around with my phone, take 4 pictures, go to like a Walmart and have them printed out in a nice glossy, like, I don't know, 7x11 or something, and like glue them into a book, take it to a publisher, and they'll publish the book, and that's boom. 40,000 words right there. We did it, team. We figured it out. Congratulations, everyone. I'll be the main author. You can all be co-authors. Even if the dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Cool. Meet me over at the fountain. We'll plan our next move.
Very well. To the fountain and its ghost, then.
No. Oh, you are hustling, bud. Dang. Moving like a linebacker. Jeez. No, I want to be the portrait on the spine, doing a little dance like the Penguin books. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, a dancing not elk on the spine sounds fine, if that's what you want your contribution to be to the book. Okay, so that's 2 people, I guess, recruited. Oh, we didn't actually unlock this terminal. Let's see, it's a hard A. Let's go with the Blasphemers. Only one of those matches, really. Well, the only thing that matches up here is the S at the end. And that's the correct answer. Got it. Let's see. Disengage contraband room lock. We'll do that. Prohibited items. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce and told him so. He claims we're getting an automated system that would confiscate items even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about items already in Villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by the same hour, asking how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Jerk. Security system installation. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming into and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside, only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and who leaves. Asked him about watching the construction crews. He said that was a villa matter. Great. That means the jerk runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. He gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff. Okay. How do I go back? Because wasn't there some other options? Oh, I guess that was it. Okay, I just unlocked the door. Okay, so we get all this stuff that they've been picking up. Oh, their belt could be useful. Ooh, grenades. It's a buff out. Super stem packs. 357 magnum rounds. Ooh, brass knuckles. Let's go. Oh, it's another one of these automatic rifles. Some 308s. Okay. And Mentats. Mentats. The Mind Taker. Ooh, there was a buff out HUD behind the box. Sneaky. I mean, that's a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff I don't really need is the problem. It's not doing me a lot of good. I do find it funny that even he's like, look, if you get into a fight, you want Dog here and not me? And I'm like, dude, I am absolutely positively handling that problem on my own. Oh. Hello? Where did you jerks come from? You were not here before. Oh, critical. We criticaled on that headshot. I forgot my armor's not on. Apparently.
The Mole Rat Man. They've come for my beard at last.
Not your beard. Oh God, the beard. Everyone get down. Look out for the beard. No bark, no non-sounds. Fallout New Vegas. That sounds like a cut line or something. That's very good. Critical strike on the Ghost Trapper. Dead. Bear Trap Fist. That's a Bear Trap Fist. It's fist, that's also a bear trap. Alright, so where am I headed? It looks like this direction. This arm is pretty sweet, by the way. I wish it didn't look so dumb, but outside of that, it's pretty cool. Oh my god. I didn't expect another zombie to spawn in. Oh, head exploded. Dang, I don't know what happened to this rifle, but it is suddenly like critting like crazy. Oh yeah, in case you want to know what the first complaint that D&D daddies gave to their car, it was, "You're in a nice car, Honda Odyssey." What? In case you want to know what the first compliment that the D&D daddies gave to their car, it was, "You're in a nice car, Honda Odyssey." Oh yeah, when he speaks Japanese randomly, yes, I do vaguely remember this. And they're like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Don't worry about it." Yeah, I do remember him. I do remember that very vaguely now. It's fueled like compliments. Yeah, they all have to take turns complimenting it, right? To refill the magically powered gas tank. Using the spell they got from a book. Yes, I do vaguely remember this. Fixing things. Oh, it's,
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Okay. Okay, Madre Grandpa. Ow. That was my shin, you stupid bear trap. Thank you, Ika, and I eagerly anticipate hearing the rest of these translations. And mucus, and spit or mucus. Was that the other part of it? I just remember it, like, vague, like, I mean, I listen to it while I'm at work, so I try to listen, but sometimes I miss the stuff if the guy I'm working with is in a particularly chit-chatty mood, which is often. He's a talker, for better or for worse, I guess. But not a bad guy, just he really likes to talk. Oh, we found a sexy sleepwear. Stem pack. Want some meds? Okay, get out of there. Okay. Some sugar bombs. Hey, what sexy sleepwear did we get this time? Oh, it's just like a nice teddy. Okay, that's not bad. Put our armor back on. Well, it's more of a Mr. Honda Odyssey, I guess. Oh yeah, they put some formality on it. That's fine. They put some respect on the Honda Odyssey name. It's fine by me. I get that. Look, when you suddenly have to start speaking very politely to your car, just get it to go and do its job, I'm gonna be a lot nicer to my car when the time comes that compliments power it, you know. Okay, we can start making some interesting stuff now. No stem packs yet, but that's okay. That's okay. Pack of cigarettes. Wow, it's only 20 to make a weapons repair kit? That's actually pretty sweet. So, oh wait, can I return? No, I guess not. I thought I had a thing for... Huh, I guess not. I swear I picked up a thing for returning, steady or something. Oh, I guess I can just buy steady here. I can't return it. Interesting. Okay. Fancy lights. Okay. Let's put some sugar bombs. Got like 26 of them. It's fine. Okay, can I go this way without everyone getting all upset at me suddenly? Oh yeah, the medical district. Perfect. Oh yeah, they're both waiting out here. Happy that they're getting along and not actively trying to eat one another or something weird. I mean, one's a ghoul and one's a super mutant who are both known for eating, you know, other sapient creatures. So I'm not
Those
being
comm
rude.
speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Thanks, Sarah Madre Grandpa. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's see. What do I have on me? Do I have any 357s? I don't. Laser pistol. Oh. Oh, I do have this automatic rifle. There we go. Sarah Madre Grandpa. Yeah, he's Sarah Madre Grandpa. That's all he is. He's Sarah Madre Grandpa. It's not an insult or anything. He's just the Sarah Madre Grandpa. I mean, if Dog can call him old man, there's no reason I can't call him Grandpa, right? It's not like I respect him. He kidnapped us and has put us into a crazy death situation. It's not like there's any respect on the name. Not that that's a disrespect to people's grandpas. I'm just saying, like, I have no respect for this guy. Bombs have worn off. Oh, did you just teleport in? How does that work? I would have shooten him in the leg a few times. Sneak attack. He exploded. Ghost is unconscious. Killed 10 harvesters. Sure did. Sure did. It sounds very endearing. Well, I mean, that's fine. If anybody finds this, I'm sorry you're here. Okay. Oh, more 357. 308s. Okay. It's interesting that they chose to fill this place with so many custom weapons that you can't find anywhere else. It's an odd choice, honestly. Because, I mean, the weapons that they give you to choose from, the automatic rifle and the police revolver or whatever, are, you know, I guess more realistic as they're weapons that were, that are modeled after real-life weapons that were more appropriate to the timeline of the, like, 1950s. With the automatic rifle being a Browning automatic rifle, a bar used in World War II, and the 357 Magnum police revolver just being probably something along the lines of a Smith & Wesson revolver of the same time. It's just odd that they went with such really hyper-realistic weaponry when everything else in this is not really that close to, outside of, like, lever-action rifles, I guess, existing. Okay. So that works. Okay, it's up there. I don't know if that's how I was supposed to do it, but we got through it, so that's what's important. Wow, we are terrible shot. This is why we use energy weapons, people, and we don't use ballistic weapons. Something else exploded up there, apparently. Fun. Trained microfusion cell. Several trained microfusion cells. So someone came through here and was trying to put up a fight against something. Now, is this going to end like Old World Blues? And we're going to end up fighting a giant one of these people? Is that a thing that can happen? Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay. I don't know if it was really worth it, but I mean, we're ahead right now. Desert Survivalist, heal at 10,000 or 100,000 damage with food. There is an upstairs to this. Give it a second to let it actually get some healing done. Is that it? Nope, nope, we're still going. Only downside of the using sugar bombs is a healing thing, is they don't exactly heal quickly. It makes me sad. As much as they've talked about these cosmic knives being super sharp and everything, there sure wasn't a lot of damage being done by our cosmic knife. Okay, well, we took damage there, but I hope that we got through that okay. Or for a reason, I guess. Ooh, pork and beans, nice. The pork and beans. Just shake that off. Don't need no chessboards. I don't know what you would do with a chessboard, but we do not need it. My glasses don't have a weight. Nice. Unwanted chips. Don't need an ashtray. Can't sleep in this bed. That's unfortunate. Oh, teddy bear. We found a children's room, apparently. Ooh, a rolling pin. Someone get Advanced Lamp back in here. We found a rolling pin for him. Oh yeah, Advanced Lamp, are you still here? How you doing? I feel like you came in and said like 5 things and then suddenly disappeared. If you're not, that's okay. I hope you're having a good whatever you're doing, but I'm just curious how you're doing, friendo. No escape. There's no escape from Sarah Madre. Trust me, I'm John Escapement. There's no way. No one can escape from here if John Escapement can't escape from the Sarah Madre. Don't even bother trying. Just sign the agreement. Just sign the agreement to get your timeshare in place now. What? Highlighted Ica? You highlighted an Ica. Do you need something from the PS1 era Hagrid? Power fusion. Ooh, I'm hearing ghoulies. We don't want to get grabbed by them. Oh no. I'll take both of those actually, thank you. Sounds very close by. Thinking? Thinking about what? Am I missing something? Oh, should have never left home. You know, like that sometimes. Ooh, very hard. Oh, slightly in the other direction. Oh, come on. I don't know why this is fighting me so much now. There we go. Just 4 chips, that's all that was worth? Ooh. I wish I asked this murderous if he has seen the Zelda / Studio Ghibli module. His murderous? I have not kept up with Zelda at all, so no. It isn't Zelda. Oh. I'm not familiar with this either then. The only thing I could think of that was like a non-Nintendo Zelda thing was those Zelda CDs modules from back in like early 2000s that like Sony made or some weird nonsense. Ooh, a lot of medical braces in this place. I guess it's just so it's a little bit easier to make doctor bags, or bags to fix your limbs and stuff. Unless this was Majora's Mask, I think. Oh. Kloa, Child of the Forest. Very old school Zelda, but Ghibli style pretty. Oh, that sounds interesting. What system was it on? Or was it actually a movie? Cram. The cram spam. Okay, I'm assuming I'm going in the right direction. I mean, we're still making forward progress, so... Is to be released on Steam. Oh, okay. New module not out yet. Ah, okay. Oh, he's throwing spears at me. It's very strange that they know how to do that. I'd say that's one tick away from them being zombies, is that they somehow know how to make weapons and use them. Okay, so it seems like we get radiation from everything else other than dirty water. So the stomach improvement is only for dirty water, I guess. Interesting. Okay, so we gotta find... Oh, is that it right there? Yep, that was it. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out for this. If you want to post it over in the Discord, maybe I can play it once it comes out. I mean, I don't know how far away it is or whatever, but... Still can't sleep. So tired. They won't let me sleep. The developers, they're jerks, they won't let me sleep. Some of the clubs. Will do? Okay, be right. I'm gonna get Arby's and head home. Alright. Drive safe. Enjoy your Arby's. So yeah, so it's literally just dirty water removes the radiation from that, huh? Interesting. It's really interesting. Arby's! Yeah, Arby's. They have the meats. Do you have Arby's there in the Ingo land? Looking up the Freddy Fish song. Arr. We do not. Okay, I didn't think so. I felt like that's not a thing that exists. I don't think you're willing to like sink that low. Share and share alike. Okay, door to the Villa Clinic. Okay, clinic security terminal. Check security hologram status. Status patrolling second floor. Set behavioral first floor patrol. Updating new behavioral pattern. Second floor. Updating new behavioral pattern. View security postings. Wow. Hologram security protocols 2.4. Security protocol holograms do as name implies, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards.
Kijk, Freddy, een paarse zee-egel.
Heel goed, Lubas.
What was that? N parsa ze egg. What? We do not. So I can't find the English, but... Is it like... That is a Freddy Fish sound. In what? German or something? What is that from? Apparently. Wow, that's Freddy Fish from some other language than English. Interesting. They did some much more dramatic voices on those for the fact that Freddy is a girl and her friend is a boy. Addendum. Security holograms have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel just as conventional security guards would. Security protocols 2. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment to aid in pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc. The memory cells in current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activities. It's best to purchase the security hologram emitter in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conveniently use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Threat detection. If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action, they will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they have ever displayed this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets with their discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contract, NE has installed EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. Interesting. Threat response. Often an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram, either with fists or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them, so there is nothing to fear. Interesting. Security Protocols 2.7. As with service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range and pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter. However, this usually allows the target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to the casino security. Fair. Hologram 5.0. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer service support if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. You must please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of a hologram malfunction, and make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case of a problem arises. Fair. Makes sense. Set behavioral view security postings. Okay, that's just what this was. View maintenance post. Hologram installation and maintenance. Welcome. On behalf of your friend at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representative at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wow. So during the weekdays, on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 2. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. Wow. Maintenance. Holographic reading and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by Sierra Madre financiers and Mr. Sinclair. Wow. So I translated. It means a pair of sea leeches, and it is Dutch. Oh, hang on. A purple sea urchin. Oh, okay. Yeah, the purple sea urchins I remember finding around, so that makes sense to me. A sea leech. Okay, so these things can't be damaged.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Oh, alright. Okay. Can you be more specific, perhaps? Okay, we have a security guard down at the end of the thing. So shooting them is useless, you say? Oh, how far down do you go, bud? Oh! Oh, we're detected! Running away! Okay. Okay, got away. Oh, he's still right there. He's still in, like, search mode. I'm watching you over there. Oh, this is a pump-action shotgun that's been modified to fire whatever these shells are. Oh, you know what? It's not even that. I realize what this is now. This is one of those China Lake pump-action grenade launchers that's been modified to fire whatever kind of beam weapon these are. That's why it's pump-action and why it only has 4 shots. It's because it uses the really large grenade launcher style rounds. Interesting. Okay. That explains why I can't repair this with a normal energy, like laser rifle. Filing cabinets. Appointment calendar. Sinclair to Miss Keys, transmitted to Sierra Madre, transmitted to Chief Physician's Terminal. Sinclair, Propose moving one auto dock to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agree. Okay, that's a lot of doctor appointments. An easy hack. Sending. Running. 3. Could be running. It is running. Appointment calendar. Miss Keyes showed up today, signed Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. Explained to me Miss Keyes had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre autodoc. He said that he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keyes' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, sympathetic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despised that man. Oh, so Dean Domino was a raging jerk before he became a ghoul. It's good to know. Makes sense. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him that Miss Keyes was concerned she should see me, and I would only discuss any medical information to her, or disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keyes' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need to be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him if I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Fair. Oh, there's the wine right there. Sweet. So that happened super close to when everyone died, because otherwise that would have been picked up by the cleaning crew. It wouldn't actually be in there anymore. So that's good to know that that happened shortly before the, like, everything came apart, I guess. Shut this door real quick. Ooh, vending machine Mentats. Don't need them, but I'm sure other people do. Ooh, surgical tubing. Nice. Don't need the crutch, though. We'll take the forceps. I need that surgical tubing so that we can start mass cleaning water with those 2 jugs I left back wherever I left them. I think it was in the police station. I think I left that all in the police station. Oh, he's right there. I think I left all my stuff in the police station, so... Once it was cleared out, it's pretty easy to get back to. It's just, you know... Is this the thing? Can I just damage this? Oh, okay. Requires 25 or higher. The emitter controls security holograms in the area. You may be able to disable them. Alright, disable the emitter. There we go. Well, that makes things easier. Ooh, a cosmic knife. A medical brace. Don't really need probably the knife or the brace for that matter, but... Ooh, some chips. Medical bad's nice. All the limb damage being thrown around by everything around here. Another medical brace. Feels like they... Oh, wait. Clinic basement key. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. I can't cook anything. Jar cloud. Okay. I don't know what the jar cloud stuff is for, but it seems rare enough that I'm going to keep it. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stems and other treatments from the machine. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure that the code for Med-X was backed up. Make sure the code was backed up, he must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stressed. Made a backup the code on this terminal just in case. Hello, dispenser code Med-X. There's a restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. Nice. We can now pump out Med-X. Med-X being a painkiller, right? I believe it's a painkiller? Bobby pins, cartons of cigarettes, and mealtime review. Take all the pre-war money and those. Don't need an ashtray for anything. Med-X, and ooh, more circle tubing. Nice. Don't need the. Still don't need those clipboards. Still not worried about taking those clipboards with me. Did I come in here? Wait, did I? No, no, I haven't. Okay. Clipboard. Don't think I need the Wonder Glue for anything. Broken coffee maker. Someone give that to Earthbound Ika, and we can turn that into a weapon. Turn that into an infinite bullet rocket launcher, or infinite rocket launcher. There's infinite bullets in my rocket launcher. I'm a genius. This is a lot suddenly. Gas leak. Amid 3 workers from Posta del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage, and inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Security suites. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasp once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the events of a leak in the villa and prepared a cost estimate for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately. Then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. I mean, Sinclair seems like a nice enough guy. Stressed out maybe, but otherwise pretty nice. Dark cloud residue. Okay, take all this. Another cosmic knife. Assassin suit. What? What? Why is there an assassin suit here? What does that even mean? Search the corpse. Forceps, start, junk food. Sierra Madre chips. You ain't gonna need them no more, bud. Forceps. And the tool cabinets. Why is there an assassin suit here? What? What even is this? Okay, so it's 14 defense like our security armor, but it gives us bonuses to stealth? I guess? Agent 47 suit, I'm in the drive-thru. It's not Agent 47 suit. Agent 47 suit is like just a very, very nice tailored suit. This actually armor looks awesome. It kind of looks like the Dead Space suit, but if you made it a little bit more combat-y and a little bit less like working man. I like it though. Goes well. I'm just very curious on why it's here and exists. Okay, so we got the dead money collar. We can't help that. Assassin suit. Sierra Madre helmet. I can't wear the helmet and glasses, unfortunately. But not at Arby's. They didn't have the thing I had a coupon for at Arby's, so I went to the Mexican place I like. Oh, nice. What you getting there? Wait, are these the same sexy sleepwear? Okay. They are. Okay, so we can condense those down. Let's get rid of that. I mean, how much does this assassin suit weigh? 20 pounds! Dang. Dang. Dang, brah. Let's see. Put the rolling pin in there. I forgot we still have this gas bomb. Wow. We have a lot of those. Probably don't need this brass knuckle. Oh, I can put a bear trap fist, though. Bear trap fist. We are way overweight here. I gotta find some place to ditch this stuff. Speaking to a Dutch friend who said that literal translation is a purple sea hedgehog. It's literal. Okay, that's pretty good actually. A sea hedgehog. I appreciate that. I appreciate that translation. That's pretty solid. sea hedgehog. I mean, that does call back to our recent playthrough of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. So I appreciate that at least. Need these cosmic knives here since I'm not using them. Knife spear and the throwing spears can all wait here. All this dirty pre-war stuff, sleepwear. Oh, the assassin suit actually does have less armor than the Serra Madre armor, so we'll probably just go back to using the armor, I guess. Because I don't need the stealth bonus. Oh, okay. Yeah, the helmet has better armor than the rebreather. So, security armor doesn't look nearly as cool, but I mean, that's not that big a deal. Also, I'm going to do a save. I just realized I haven't done a hard save in a while. We've been mostly floating on quick saves from doors and stuff. Okay, so we just got done in there. It's another hallway. What's this room? Oh, vending machine stem packs. Nice. So I guess we can probably just get like all the stem packs we want now. No longer need to be buying none of those there. Clinic security terminal. It's all the same stuff. No longer need to be buying any of those there sugar bombs. We can just buy actual stem packs. Oh, okay, I already turned that off. Interesting. Bathroom, okay. One of the classic bathrooms. Wait, do pencils not weigh anything? Oh yeah, pencils don't weigh anything. We can actually take all these pencils we want, and then we can turn them into stuff back at in sync.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Get into the clinic basement and turn the power to the shielded speakers in the auto dock wing. Oh, heal all crippled limbs. That's good to know. Not the first time we've met an auto dock. This one doesn't have a personality like our other one does, but... Wow, there are a lot of them here. Sinclair must have paid an absolute boatload to get access to that technology. Okay, so we need another way into the basement to turn off the power to that, eh? We'll use the basement key. Ooh, workbench. Nice. We can, yeah, we can make some doctor's bags now. That's good. Efficient recycling on these energy cells. Efficient recycling on these microfusion cells. There's something else I thought I could make. Oh, that's right. I need the... We can convert the dirty water into clean water. If I had my two water jugs or whatever. That's what I'm missing. I don't have it with me though. Clinic power status terminal. Okay. Clinic power status. Essential systems are auto docker and the security hologram are powered. Non-essential music speakers are powered. Please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Disengage main power. Shutting down main power. Find Christine in the auto dock wing of the clinic. Oh, okay. I was expecting there'd be some kind of fight down there, but no, I guess we're good. I guess I could pick up a weapons repair kit to get this rifle working well again. Terminal. Exhaustion. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new auto dock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the auto dock ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Oh, so they know about Big Mountain. Interesting. Or at least whoever's in charge of this medical facility does. It's interesting how much world building they did between the DLCs. I wonder if maybe there was something going on where they could get a little bit more wacky with the story in the DLC compared to the main module due to some kind of contract obligations or something. I mean, they were contracted out to make this while what is it, Bethesda or whatever was busy with something else. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is, that the DLCs have a little bit more free form. Wait, where is this woman at? Didn't they say there was a woman here I needed to go and find? Is she like inside of one of these auto docks? I'm kind of confused. They said she was in the auto dock wing. Presumably I need to get past this. Maybe she's inside of one of these? Okay. Oh, malfunctioning one. That's what it is. Hello. The woman before you looks disoriented, pain. She blinks a few times and winches as if the act of blinking causes her pain. Are you alright? Who are you? Looks like someone carved a road map across your face. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Yeah, she's got a scar there. Did someone cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken as she glances at the autodoc. She recoils, and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back, studying you. What's the matter? The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry than pained now. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, then her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Eyes narrow as she traces the edge of her collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. Look, we can have this non-talk later. Let's go. Enough of this, we need to move. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. What do you mean by that? We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. That's not going to work for me. You're coming with me or else. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. We'll have her cross her arms. You can physically show her cross her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? I let you out of the auto dock. I can put you back in there as fast. What exactly is wrong? Do you want out of here? She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hands over her eyes, and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. Why don't you come with me? Whatever else you're here for, not my concern. I let you out of the auto dock and put you back in there as fast. You're looking for something else? Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Okay. Alright, come with me. Meet me at the fountain, then we'll go from there. Christine gives a brief nod, then turns and begins to walk. Hey, quest completed. Achievement unlocked. Assemble your crew. The crew. We got it. We finished up. Find a caller for caller 12, Christine. Fire in the sky. I guess quest completed. Fire in the sky. The fire in the sky keeps on burning? But we didn't start the fire? It's always been burning, the fire in the sky? Okay, so where are we at? Okay, it's about 2:21. This might actually be a good time to kind of wrap it up. Looks like we need to get a hold of a machine so we can turn in these Med-X and vending machine codes. Fire in the sky. Speak to Elijah at the fountain for further instructions. Oh, okay, that's the next quest we're doing. Gotcha. Which I could probably grab all that stuff I left upstairs. This one? Yeah, just take all this stuff. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your caller, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. Taps her collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. Point at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then your collar. For a second, she opens and closes her hand slower. I don't understand. Science. Science 60! You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? You can dampen the signal somehow. Explosive 60. You can interfere with the detonation signal from the speakers? Science 60. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation... Intelligence 5. Wow, intelligence 5 is pretty low. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? She's about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and she shakes her head. So you can't, but someone can. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes this triangle motion. In the same slow... Got it, let's move. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth and makes the motion of turning a dial. Points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again, points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. The two of you? Oh, the two of you, like both of us. It'll only work for us. But only between us. Great. How romantic. She looks puzzled for a second, then glares at you and motions you to move on. Okay. I'm not sure what just happened there exactly. But okay. Let's take all of our overloaded stuff and make our way back. Very confused about the assassin suit thing. That still seems really weird to me. I just don't know, like, why that would be here and what it was for. Because it looks like kind of like SWAT gear, but modified specifically to be assassin, like, which is double weird. Oh, almost missed a book. Oh. So this gun might not actually count as energy weapons. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, critical hit, exploded, dead. Oh, there's more of them. There's more of them. Oh god. Okay, that's two. Okay. Yeah, they threw some spears at me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he exploded. Wait, are you dead? Are you unconscious dead? Oh, he's only unconscious. He's waking up. Okay, now he's dead. Okay. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine here, team. And now that we got some actual ammo for this gun. This gun's really weird. I'm assuming that it counts as energy weapon, but the low accuracy kind of leads me to believe that it's actually counting it as a ballistic weapon. It just fire energy rounds. Technically, you should know why the assassin suit is there. Oh, is this one of the things that was stolen from the big MT out of the sneak suit section? Is this like Christine's stealth suit she stole or something? Because we were told that Christine or someone like Christine was in the big MT also with the other courier person. Close-ish? Oh, maybe? Okay. that? Oh, there's another one right there. Trying to do that. Oh, trying to do that zombie-like surprise around the corner thing. Oh, he blew his leg clean off. Seen is an assassin from a Rogue Brotherhood members. Oh, okay. I did not remember that. I don't know how much I like them respawning zombies. I mean, I guess technically they're just spawning in new ones after the fact, which I guess isn't as bad, but... Oh, nice, we can turn these in. So it might just be their regular suit for that circle, or maybe she did get it from Big Empty. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes some amount of sense to me. Let's return the cigarettes. Let's return the packs of cigarettes. We can return these park stroller outfits and stuff. Get all of our chips and stuff for that. Fix that. Okay, so we can actually fast travel. Or there's at least notes on the thing about fast traveling. What's a weapon repair kit look like? 20! Okay, that's not too bad. I need one of them, thank you. And then, what's a stem pack look like? 25! Really? That's it? Just 25 of them. Dang. I mean, it's 5 times as much, but we only get 14 HP from a sugar bomb, whereas we get 84 from a stem pack. So 14 times 5 is what, 70? So we're still technically getting a better value off of stem packs than we are sugar bombs. Also, the fact that it's instant and we don't have to wait for it is something. I mean, technically, I guess we have the disadvantage that it's not bringing the plus 10 AP that we get from the sugar bombs, but I'm less worried about that. Oh, yeah. Let's just we'll grab like 15 of these for now. That way we still have some chips on us. I'm gonna use a weapons repair kit to fix this gun. I think it fixes the currently equipped gun, right? Repairs current weapon, yeah. So we'll just use that. Oh my god, that did not actually fix it like I thought it would. I thought that would fix it to full, but it did not. Let's grab 2 more. Jeez. Okay. There we go, now it's full. I'm gonna shoot him right in his butt. I'm gonna shoot you right in your butt. I can't target the butt specifically, but we'll shoot him in the torso. Oh, it exploded. Is he dead? It says he's unconscious. Topping it off. Oh, no, we blew one of his legs clean off of his body. Okay, it looks like we need to be going the other direction, though. What's they call this? Yeah, so we'll get over there. We'll find some place to drop all this extra loot. And then, oh, it's right there? Wait, really? Oh, I didn't realize we were that close to it. Okay, I'll just throw it into this fire hose area. What's that? Oh, Tiff Cree, welcome, and you're gonna lurk away. Probably don't need the mines. This, the knife spears can stay. Laser pistol can stay. Throwing spears can stay. Got our weight down a little bit. Raiding glasses can stay. Sleepwear. I mean, sadly, we can leave the assassin suit behind. 20 for that. What does clean water look like? Purified water. Oh, it's also 20. Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually do us any good to. It doesn't do us any good to actually purify that because the only difference is the radiation, and our stomach upgrade takes care of that for us. Let's whiskey out of here. 1 wine. Cram without doctor's bags. I need 3 doctor's bags. 5 medics. Yeah, damage resistance plus 25. That makes sense. Now the question becomes like, oh, we have a psycho. Nice. Let's see, what else do I got? Timer empty syringes can stay here. All these forceps can stay here. Vibe residue. Bell medical braces. Pencils we can keep. That we can keep. Certain things. Okay. Alright. We're carrying a lot of extra, oh, this is actually a perfect time since we're about to go into the next area. Get a save in here real quick. Okay. Well, Beam Geiger's not in their classic space suits and future Halo and assassin or like a critical beret, but they're still looking pretty futuristic-y with their SWAT armor and their hyper-modified China Lake pump-action grenade launcher turned into some kind of plasma-firing rifle. I would say they're still pretty future tech, if it was me. But, yeah. So, we'll switch over to Eternal Evil. I'm enjoying this. I'm going to save again. I'm enjoying this DLC. It's pretty interesting. They did very different stuff with this. I think for a DLC, they're doing it pretty well. Like, it really feels like they wanted to do something different, and they're doing that. And since it's self kind of contained, they can really play with the formula of Fallout and how they've represented the module otherwise. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I think they're doing they did a really good job so far with it. I'm curious to see once it's going to look like once we're in the casino. I think due to unfortunate circumstances, I think those guys were meant to be a little bit more damaging than they're actually, or dangerous than they're being. But, wow, 3% of people have healed 10,000 points of damage with food. People do not eat a lot of food, apparently. I guess everyone's just using stem packs all the time. I think accidentally, due to our explosions with energy weapons thing, when we're killing a lot of stuff, it's just their limbs are exploding off of them anyway. And I think the same thing is happening when we were using VATS to do melee attacks, is that their bodies were just exploding from crits that we were getting. So it was kind of causing this kind of naturally occurring nullification of their advantage of coming back from the dead if you don't break a limb. That kind of undermined how actually dangerous they were, which is unfortunate. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? All right, so scheduling. Next week, more of Eternal Evil after we do some more of Dead Money DLC for Fallout New Vegas. I don't know how much more of this Eternal Evil we have left, but I feel like we're getting towards the end. I feel like we have to do this bridge puzzle and then go to the hotel and present the information and then fight the final big bad. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but when we played as the first guy, after we defeated the giant mutant monster thing as him, we only had like 1 or 2 puzzles left to do, and then we transitioned over to this guy. So presumably we're going to have something similar. I'm guessing we'll get done with this next week. After we finish this up, we have Distraint 2, which we'll be playing through. Also next week, well, I actually know that works out perfectly. So next week, just so everyone's aware, I'm going to be having a slightly truncated Saturday stream. I'll be starting at 10:30 like normal, but we'll only probably do like, what's a good, probably like 2 hours of Fallout instead of the normal 4, and then we'll probably do however much I have left of Eternal Evil up until about 3:30, I have plans after fall, or I have plans afterwards, so I just have to get those started a little earlier than 6. But that'll be next week. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. we will be starting up Subliminal. What did we finish? What did we finish last week? Oh, it was what we finished up. Penumbra Requiem. Thank you. God, my brain. Okay, Penumbra Requiem, and then we played through another little module. The Murder of Sonic module. We got that both of those done in one day. And then, so we'll be starting up Subliminal tomorrow, as recommended by I Swear I'm Not an Elk and Not at All, with the help of Monster Train. Tuesday, we're going to be starting up a new module in the form of St. Hazel's Hospital, where we are a horse trying to sneak into a human hospital to visit our horse friend who also snuck into the human hospital. And that'll be at 3 p.m. here on Twitch. And then Thursday, we will be continuing our playthrough of Earthbound. We made it through the deep darkness. We made it through the deep darkness. We helped cure some strange fellows of their shyness. And we are proceeding into the underground, which appears to be just another cave with a slightly different color scheme to it. But we'll see what happens with that. Again, that'll be at Thursday at 3 p.m. here on Twitch. If you want to get caught up on any of this, we have the YouTube repository. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. Raven Hillbrook Inc. over there. Hillbrook is one word, INC. Everything I create gets lightly edited and put up there. This will take a couple days as I get it edited and put up. Have a nice night. Thanks, Ika. You too. Hope to see you tomorrow for Subliminal, 2 p.m. again. We'll be doing our first of our freeze-dried snacks on stream, which we'll be doing the darkest colored freeze-dried peep, marshmallow peep that's been freeze-dried, and we'll be doing the darkest color one as recommended by Ika. It's a randomized flavor. I know what flavor it is, but it's a surprise for the team, for the board members, because they're both pretty wacky. But yeah, so Discord stuff or YouTube stuff. Then we have the Discord. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. General chat, recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. We have a water cooler section for memes. We've got a lunch break section for food stuff. We've got office pets for funny animal stuff. We have an artboard section. If you create art, we want to see it, post it over there. And then, of course, we have the after hours section for the spicy stuff. I think someone dropped something over here, right? Someone mentioned something about the Discord earlier today. Oh, it was Floppity Penguin after the raid mentioned that they had a story to tell that I recommended for the spicy section. Oh, okay. We have Ika's talking about the removal of half elf and half orc. The first thing. Okay, yeah. Destroy a town by spamming a massive pyramid. Yeah. So we got that over there. We have Ika posting a video about Alex Jones sings I Kissed a Frog and I Liked It. But yeah, so stop by, say hello. We have the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook one word INC. Schedule reminders, updates if there are changes, and notes from management to the board periodically. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. Ika, of course. I Swear I'm Not an Elk. Any of the lurkers. I know we had someone come in and go straight to lurk mode, which is always fine. We appreciate you. Lurkers help the Twitch world go around. We had Advanced Lab here earlier. We had Floppity Penguin come in for that raid earlier. Yeah, the frog thing you posted. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else we had in here, but anybody else, I apologize if I'm terrible with names, but thank you all so much for stopping by. Anybody who checks out the VODs here on Twitch or checks out the VODs in the YouTube repository, thank you. That's always greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers always, helps keep me motivated. 4 days, 4 days a week, 3 hours minimum for most streams. I think that's about got it. Ika, you have a good rest of your evening. Hope to see you back tomorrow. Anybody else who's here, thank you so much for stopping. I hope to see you back tomorrow. Remember, everyone, if you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. Bye!